A very warm welcome to all of you on this session of our Fair AI's Thought Leader Speak series. Today we have with us Mr. Tuan Nguyen. He is a co-founder of the Artificial Intelligence World Society Innovation Network. He's the CEO of the Boston Global Forum and a co-founder of AIWS City. And we will talk to him about his work and views around artificial intelligence. Welcome to the show, Mr. Nguyen. So,
thank you.
First of all, tell us what got you interested about AI in the first place, and which are the particular aspects within AI that are of major interest to you?
Thank you. I have a very exciting work in Vietnam. I'm do what computer science, internet, and founder and editor-in-chief of VietnamNet online newspaper. That means we intersection combine between IT, computer science, technology, and politics and society. So I'm very much focused on that. In 2011, also in April, we came to Boston, to Harvard. I work at Harvard, Harvard Kennedy School as a research scholar in media politics and public policy.
Okay.
And in this Harvard Kennedy School, also I continue to think about how technology, advanced technology, improve and innovate society, especially in politics. And AI, of course, very, very important. My background in mathematics and computer science, so I'm very interested with AI technology. And also, I like politics, so I combine. So that means the why I interacted with AI. And as I talk with you, my first priority and interest is how to use AI to improve, to innovate, and to reform politics and society in global. That is my interested and exciting and focus to do. Yeah.
Great to hear that. So tell us a bit about the AIWS. So what led you to form this platform, and what is it aiming to achieve? What are the key milestones it has reached so far?
Yes, I am very lucky and very honored to work with Governor Michael Dukakis when I came to Boston. He inspired me as a very kind leader. He is a nice and kind leader, and I often interacted and discussed with him. And also, I have very good college as a Professor Tom Patterson at Harvard Kennedy School and Professor John Welch in Harvard Business School. As a time, I was a global advisory board of Harvard Business School. And so that means we have very good environment, good college, and interactive with leaders. So I think how we can apply AI to improve politics and society. And I think the world with new technology, we need to build new society, new world. So we come up with how we can do remaking the world, build the second age of enlightenment. That is our concept and mission to do. So by that way, we think and we discuss with Governor Michael Dukakis. He liked very much, and he inspired me and encouraged me to think more. And I come up with ideas, AI or society. That is not organization. This is a concept. This is a principles to build a new society, the new world, yeah, with the AI. Make the AI very, very wonderful for the world. So by that way, yes, we do with AIWS come up and we launch on in November 2017 AI Society. Yeah, and AI also AWS, we have AWS City, AWS.net, and yes, our goal that is 2025, we are successful whole model. AWS, we have 7 layers. Yeah, the first to 7, the first layer that is a charter, like that is in as a United Nations have charter. So with AIWS, we have charter. And the first layer that is in social contract for the age, we have standards, we have norms, we have conventions and laws, something like that. That is the 7 layers. So this is our AIWS mission and do and focus practical in AIWS City. Yes.
Interesting that you were talking about one of your focus areas being how AI can improve society, because my next question is about that human side. So when
yes.
you refer to the human side of AI in your work, what are the particular aspects of humans and AI that you are focusing on? And why do you think these are important, or why they need to be focused on? Your views.
We are, yes, human side, we are think most important and root that we have to set up a very solid with value, that is the democratic value. But in AI or society and in AI, we can improve society and better with, that is now you can see people also discuss about democracy and democratic value. We think that is a solid value, but we can improve to make better with new technology as smart democracy. Why? Because in many problems and issues, we debate, argue with some issue, we can know and can find out solution. What is the right, what is wrong with a sitting from AI technology very much. So why we have to spend too much time to debate, to argue with the problem, we can find out solution easier. That is the AI can help. And also the second, what in many cases, a lot of people not wrong and not right. Some crowd not right. Crowd may be wrong.
Yeah.
So with data science, AI, we can help to show what good decision with data, with smart data. Yes, that is our ideas. So we have to build that smart democracy and with quicker, with more effective and smarter action. That is the human side. Of course, we have to build a society support for equality of opportunities for every citizen, every people in the world, not only in the country, in society, in the world. We need to do that, but each country different. But we try to bring equality of opportunities for every citizen in global. And the second, we need to build environment for equality of opportunities for every business and companies in global international relationship. Yes, that is the human side. That means democratic values, and we improve to show new, that is the smart democracy value. And also the second, that is the, we do value, new values for the people, and new society for the people. And yes, that is the, and also we do intellectual society. Now we have civil society, and very, very important, but we can improve more knowledge, more intellectual by AI, data science support, and civil society. We can improve, can enhance to become intellectual society. That is human right, human side in AI, and AI was society.
In fact, where you said about the crowd, that sometimes AI should help us move away from the crowd if it is for the right reason. I was reminded of the example of fake news and how fake news is influencing public mindset, even if that fake news is fake. And that is where I liked your phrase of smart democracy, and I'll extend it to smart voters. That if AI can help voters distinguish between fake news and what is the correct news and take smarter decisions when it comes to voting in democratic elections, I think that would also be a major improvement from the way things stand in our countries today. So hopefully the work of AIWS will help achieve that in due course. Let me now come to the ethical framework that you are building at AIWS. So what are some of the standards, elements you are looking at within this?
Yes, very important. That is we do. We finished already a social contract for GIH last year. Boston Global Forum, Michael Dukakis Institute, and our partners, that is World Leadership Alliance Club de Madrid. This is the organization of more than 100 former president, former prime minister, include one former president of India. That is the organization of leaders, and we do together with United Nations Academic Impact and a part of United Nations to build social contract for GIH. We launched in September 9. That is a very important norm standard for international relations. We see that is TCP/IP for political relations, international relations. You can see internet, every end user, people need to use a TCP/IP protocol standards to connection in technology. And exciting, Vincent, father of TCP/IP and internet, join with us to build social contract for GIH together with Governor Michael Dukakis, myself, and professor from Harvard, MIT, and some leaders in Europe. And that is, we think that is that norm standards to respect, and governments of nations should respect and apply to connect each other for the new world. That is with these standards as freedom of expression online, cybersecurity, cyber safe for the people. Every citizen have equality of opportunity to learn, to study with global knowledge, global common values, and obligation, responsibility from government with using AI and big tech also we not only government, we think and show and define how company need to respect norm standard and respect human side, human value in technology, in their service and products. That is the first. The second, follow with social contract for GIH. We build this year AI International Accord. This is an international relation framework in AI society and in political war and government, and also between big tech company, because now the world not only government have power, but also big tech companies have superpower also today. So this is a very important AI International Accord. We are developing and we continue work together with World Leadership Alliance Club de Madrid as a very important partner, and with United Nations Academic Impact. And we together from this, we show and create the United Nations Centennial Initiative, to celebrate, to honor United Nations 100 years. That is the AI International Accord. And also, I think we have we need to get support and consensus from government. Yeah, that is a very big challenge for this. But we hope we see that is a challenge and threat from the world to human, to people. So we work not only develop framework and concept principle. We try to set up and connect many resources, and so civil society very important, and international organization very important, intellectual resource very important, and leaders, individual leaders, they join and to collaborate to build the new world. Also, one of country we are like very much want to work and to do together very much, that is India. India have very much potential. As also I have many good friends in India, and also I like India food very much. So that India very important in the world today to collaborate with G7 and to European Commission, EU, and we can build the world better with our new concept, new society as an AI society.
Yes, in fact, I do recall you have said that you have visited India to the Prime Minister's office during Dr. Manmohan Singh's tenure in 2007. And I would hope that with the work of AIWS, you would get another chance to revisit India, this Prime Minister Modi's office. And hopefully, yes, you are right, a lot of opportunities in developing large population, developing countries, and where new technologies can be used for a lot of social sector improvement and impact. So that is for the future. Let me come to an industry-related question here. So in the industry, which is seeing this transition towards new technologies, all these AI and automation, there is now a discourse on the social cost of making this transition, because many jobs are getting transformed and the older workforce may not always have the opportunity to reskill, and that is resulting in huge layoffs. So in your view, what are some of the practical solutions we can do to tackle this social cost problem?
Very exciting question, but very important question. How we can help and continue support for the people in the work and career in their life. Very important. So AIWS prepare solution. Many people, many scholars and leaders talk about challenge and threat already. We don't want to talk more, but we think solution. What solution to solve this issue? So we have group include, I think, distinguished thinkers as Vincent, father of the internet, Professor Alex Sandy Penland from MIT, Professor Nasli Chukri from MIT, Professor Tom Peterson from Harvard, and myself. We set up a group to think a new solution, and also with Professor from UCLA, Julio Pern. He is one of the great professor in AI, and with the Council Conference methodology, new ideas, and new concept for machine learning, and much better than for machine learning today. And together, AI solution, AI professor, and economic professor, and distinguished thinkers together, and with Governor Michael Dukakis also, we come up with new model, and we practice in AIWS city is a virtual digital city, apply AI and apply new concept, new principle for people in economy and business. The first concept, that is the people-centered economy, and every people can create value for others. And in AIWS city, we build AIWS market to help individual and family, from farmers to every people, can create new work, new value online, and user online environment to exchange value and develop service and products with new opportunities, new trend, because AI will stop many things. And open, AIWS city will open the door for the people to create new values. And we issue values, that is the AIWS value, and reward for the people to recognize the value. And we connect with business and society and government and organization to make it exchangeable values. That is our concept and our principle to build new opportunity, open new doors, very much a new door for the people. That is solution. And also we do with AIWS innovation. We connect all and encourage any people in the world can join, can develop their innovative ability and to contribute, develop new value. And also we have AIWS University, led by Professor Thomas Peterson from Harvard Kennedy School. We will help and advise lifelong learning, a new concept, new ideas, new philosophy for study, and with lifelong learning and life and work and learn your demand, the people demand in new society. That means our solution for this.
On this social cost, are there any examples of companies you can share who you think stand out?
Yes, this is very worried about that, because companies, they do by profit, they work by profit, and we see not so much company now to see many companies talk, they do social responsibility, yes, corporation. That is the, I think not so much company have very clear for that, but we see some big tech can do, they have responsibility something as Google. I saw Google, they have some some part, and they do with responsibility, and they do with they don't compromise with, that is to devalue, undermine value. They responsibility and obligation with value and social responsibility, and they open new opportunities for the people. That is some company I see, the Google. But I hope we can see more companies do not only talk, not only in slogan, but also in action. And AI society, we have that AIWS reward and values. If the company, they support and respect for that, we can exchange that is the AIWS value. That means product service can exchange by new value and support for social, for new problem in social society from people, from workers and labor, something like that. And that is the, I think. But I think it is very stark and new. We hope the next some year we have many companies, and why not India companies can pioneering for that to make very difference in this area, in this mission. So we hope can recognize and can see some very wonderful companies from India to do that with the work.
Let me now go back to the point where you were talking about democracies and that aspect. So there is now a lot of news around the AI development in the superpower game. So whether it is America, the superpower, China, the superpower, do you think this development towards new innovative AI solutions by countries will actually lead to more conflict at a superpower level, like between superpower to superpower? And how can those superpowers actually develop these AI innovations in a more responsible manner so that the risk of conflict between them reduces?
Yes, very important question. And I like your question very much. And also one of the very much important project we research and try to do and show in AI or society. So if we don't maintain superpower to collaboration to reduce the risk from and threat from them in smart democracy value, smart democratic value society, very dangerous. So sure, now very heavy and very dangerous in competition between superpowers. Now almost that is a very strong two superpower, the US and China. I think in the concept of AI society and Boston Global Forum, Governor Michael Dukakis often say, we welcome any country growth and do better. And yes, that is a fair, any country, not only support for the US, why only the have to support the US, but any country, any superpower have to respect and apply that and have responsibility in with people. That is a democratic value, smart democratic values. They have to respect each other country and common values. Cannot say, oh, this is our different culture, different history and traditional. That is no, should not explain like that. that China should do apply common values. Taiwan apply common value, grow very good and very wonderful. And Hong Kong, wonderful. South Korea, wonderful. Japan, wonderful. That is from Asia, from same history. And also Vietnam, yes, the same political system, very much, not all, but many things the same with China political system. And Vietnam do different with China. Vietnam open for Google, Facebook, and respect many common values and respect and work very open and transparency and collaborate with EU, with India, with the US, with Japan, with many countries. So I think that is a very good example. And also, so I hope and I think the solution is the world need to alliance and respect common value as AI or society do. That is social contract for GAI age. That is a very important social, very important value standards. We should not compromise. By that, some countries, some governments, we saw that compromise, reduce value to work with market. So that is the problem. So if we are honest, we respect with the world, we can negotiate and dialogue to collaborate with China to help China improve and integrate and integrated and open with the world in equality of opportunities for citizens, for business, global citizens, because companies and citizens of China from China came to the US, came to Western, they can have equality of opportunities. And I think so the world came to China should get and receive that equality of opportunities, the same with China company, Chinese citizens. That is the concept, and also the same common values. That is a social contract for GIH, and that is the TCP/IP in politics and international relations. That is a solution, and very tough, not so easy. Yeah. But in this issue, we can see India very important role. India also very big market, nearly same market with China. India have great resource, many scholars and scientists win a Nobel Prize and keep and hold very top position in US companies and big company, and in university at Harvard and MIT. That great intellectual, great business source, and India is a democratic country. So I think why not? India can improve more, can develop economy in AI society, and AI, the new world, have very good chance. And by that way, India and the world can convince China. Yet India can do big country, big population, and very complicated in conflicts inside country sometimes. India can do. So why China cannot do with the world? Why? That means very important role of India. So that's the reason why we do the Boston Global Forum and AI Society. We do Quad round table in last year in Riga conference with the minister level from the US, Japan, India, and Australia to discuss the role of Quad group in AI and AI society. And in this year, we continue to do. That is the solution. We show that we think about that suite to answer your question. With your question, we think we very clear to see that threat from compete between superpower in AI. But if we don't have respect, if they don't respect social contract for GIH, and in this year, it is AI international accord that is very dangerous for the world. So solution, I took again, that is the need alliance with American, US, Western, EU, India, and G7 countries to deploy social contract for GIH and AI international accord. President von der Leyen of European Commission very support and like, and he ASICO to EU-US in AI agreement, that transatlantic agreement for AI. But as the Boston Global Forum event, December 12, when Boston Global Forum and Michael Dukakis Institute to honor her as the world leader for peace and security, she called for that agreement with us. That is not only US, EU, but also global and international agreement. That is the AI international accord.
So, Mr. Tuan, as a concluding question, if I may ask, what are some of the plans you have going forward at AIWS?
Yes, thank you so much. And most important, that is that we work and to build AIWS city, that is a practical model. We build concept, principles, norms, standards, and we build the road and highway for the people came for the road, important road for peace, security, prosperous in AI age. Now we need practice, and we call for the all resource together with us to build AIWS city, that is a virtual digital AI online city for the people practice, live, work with new concept, with norm standards from social contract for GIH, from with AI international accord and people-centered economy and AIWS value and trustworthy economy. That new concept for new ecosystem in business and life and work for every global citizens together. That is our very important mission and our work and project ahead and continue work now. And we hope we will start to provide service and for the people joy from September 1st, 2021. The second, that is we continue develop and organize a conference with the World Leadership Alliance Club de Madrid and partner with them for 5 years to develop AI society concept and as AI international accord this year. And next year we do that a new ecosystem for life and work and business. That is, I talked with you already about people-centered economy and AIWS value and new financial system in the world. That is a very important partners with us, and we continue develop and organize quad roundtable with level, minister level of US, Japan, Australia, India to discuss, to solve problem, to find a solution. And with us, we don't say so much about threat and risk. We know already, every people talk, we think, and we try to find out solution, initiative to solve that threat and risk. And that is a very important mission of Quad Roundtable. And also we together with the United Nations Academic Impact and with Club de Madrid to develop and do very much to build a United Nations Centennial Initiative. This initiative do by United Nations Academic Impact and Boston Global Forum in partnership with World Leadership Alliance Club de Madrid. And yes, we can do with Riga conference continue every year. They have very important conference in Riga in autumn, and we will collaborate with Latvia government and Baltic government to do that, and also Japan government, also Japanese government. We have very close relationship, and also India government. We hope and we look forward very much to work with India government for this mission for AI society and make our norm standard and values happen. That is our road ahead. And why not we respect and call for all companies, all intellectuals, people in the world, especially in India, in European, in Japan, join with us to make AI society, AWS happen and AWS city successful. Yeah, thank you.